Welcome to the Jasmine and Jay Show. I'm Jasmine, y'all. 24 years young, a blend of Black and Hispanic vibes, rocking it as a primary school teacher in NYC. Married to the one and only Thomas, who's slaying it in finance at 26. And yo, make some noise for Jay. Hey, I'm Jay. 24, proud of my African descent, saving lives as a registered nurse in the city that never sleeps. My partner in crime, Bobby, 27, bringing the heat in the finance world. We're about to drop all the gems on love, relationships, finance, and everything else you could dream of. Get ready for those weekly vibes that'll have you coming back for more. So, whether you're chilling or on the go, we look forward to you tuning in every week for all things love, relationship, finance, and everything in between. Happy Wednesday, people! Easter season is upon us, and we're just over a week away from all that festive magic. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 3 of the Jasmine and Jay Show. To our jazzed up Jasmines and Jays community, thank you all for tuning in. Y'all are the heartbeat of this show. We love you. To our newcomers, welcome aboard. Feel free to swing back into Season 1 and grab up some real gems for your marriages and relationships. It's a treasure trove you don't want to miss out on. This season, we're continuing our deep dive into navigating financial stress in modern marriages. However, in this episode, we'll be shifting gears a bit to discuss aligning financial goals as a couple. So, before we dive into heavy topics, let's chat a bit. Jasmine, what did you get up to during the weekend? Oh, it was pretty laid back, Jay. Thomas and I enjoyed some downtime, did a bit of exploring around the city, and wrapped it up with a chill picnic in Central Park. There's something about just absorbing the energy of NYC that refreshes the soul. How about you, Jay? What did you get into this weekend? Sounds peaceful, Jasmine. For us, it was all about recharging our batteries. Bobby and I did some home cooking, watched some classic movies, and just unwound. It's those simple pleasures that bring so much joy, Absolutely. It's those easygoing moments that are absolutely golden. Spending quality time creates memories that fuel the week ahead. Did you guys try cooking anything new? We did, actually. Tried our hand at homemade pasta. It was a fun mess, but delicious in the end. Definitely something we want to do again. Speaking of food, what about you? Any new food adventures during the picnic? Not this time, just kept it classic. Some good cheese, fresh bread, and a bit of wine. But hey, it never disappoints. Any favorite movie you watched that stands out? We revisited an old favorite, The Princess Bride. It's timeless and always fills the room with laughs. It's a guaranteed good vibe. What about Central Park? Any spot you guys love hitting there? There's this little nook by the lake that's our usual go-to. Sitting by the water, hilarious people watching, and just basking in the serenity, it's our vibe spot. So that's the weekend wrap-up. How about we steer into aligning those financial goals now? So Jasmine, how did you and Thomas start conducting individual and joint financial vision maps? Great question, Jay. It began with both of us sitting down individually to map out our personal financial visions. We each wrote down what we wanted to achieve, short-term and long-term goals alike. Once we had clarity on our individual paths, we brought them together for a joint discussion. That sounds like a solid approach. How did you transition from individual visions to a collective one? Well, we shared our individual goals with complete openness, dreams, aspirations, fears, all laid out. Then we looked at where our visions overlapped and where they diverged. We focused on creating a unified vision by combining our goals, aligning priorities, and understanding how we could support each other to reach them. It's like fusing two maps into a seamless journey. Totally see that. Uniting visions while respecting individual dreams sounds like the ideal mix. Were there any surprises you encountered while aligning these goals? Definitely. Sometimes surprises came from realizing how different our approaches to achieving the same goal were, but those differences sparked conversations that strengthened our understanding of each other's mindset and solidified our partnership. What about you and Bobby? How did you both undertake this mapping process? Oh, we began similarly by reflecting on our individual financial dreams and goals. Then we sat down, much like you guys, to discuss where our paths aligned and where we needed compromise. It's a continuous journey we're navigating together, learning more with each discussion. So, Jay, what is your understanding of the difference between short-term needs and long-term aspirations? And how does it affect your relationship with Bobby? That's a great one, Jasmine. For us, short-term needs are the immediate necessities like monthly expenses, groceries, and bills. They're about maintaining our day-to-day life with stability and ensuring we're comfortable in the present. Long-term aspirations, on the other hand, are those big picture dreams, owning a house, retirement plans, or saving for future adventures. Right, keeping an eye on both is crucial. How do you balance the two in your relationship? Balancing the immediate with the future requires flexibility and communication. We prioritize short-term needs to ensure we're living within our means, while also setting aside regular savings for those long-term dreams. It's like marching step by step towards a bigger goal without overlooking today's essentials. Makes total sense. Do you find that focusing on the long term sometimes overshadows the present, or vice versa? Definitely. There can be moments where long-term aspirations feel distant and prioritizing them can seem daunting, but we remind each other of the vision we've set to keep us motivated. Checking in regularly helps us adjust and reassess, ensuring no aspect feels neglected. How do you and Thomas navigate the balancing act? For us, it's about maintaining an open channel where we freely discuss our current standing and future desires. We align our spending with our values and ensure we're both on board with sacrifices made today for tomorrow's rewards, which strengthens our teamwork. So Jasmine, what is the blueprint you and Thomas follow when creating collaborative financial goals? All right, Jay, so for us, it starts with open dialogue. It's like setting the scene by talking about what we both envision for the future, not just in terms of money, but lifestyle and priorities. This brainstorming session gets everything out on the table. I love that, setting the stage with open-ended discussion. What comes after that initial brainstorm? From there, we identify common goals and make a list of priorities. It's important for us to break these down into actionable steps. We then assign timelines to those actions, deciding what's a priority in the immediate future and what can develop gradually over time. Timelines are key. Designating when goals should be tackled helps in keeping focus and momentum. How do you ensure both voices are equally heard and valued in the process? Equity in voices is vital. We regularly check in with each other to ensure we haven't wavered on our shared path or individual aspirations. It's crucial that neither feels sidelined, and we adjust the plan if necessary. It's a living document, our financial blueprint, always ready for revision. Do you and Bobby have a similar approach? Absolutely. We have a shared vision board that helps us visualize and track our progress. It serves as a constant reminder of our journey. This visual tool keeps us both inspired and aligned, and we celebrate the milestones we hit along the way. Any tip you have for maintaining excitement in the process? Celebration is definitely key. Acknowledging both small and big wins keeps the energy high. Regularly revisiting the vision and allowing flexibility ensures the blueprint evolves with us. So Jay, what processes are in place for you and Bobby to establish accountability and celebrate financial milestones? Great inquiry, Jasmine. Accountability starts with setting clear goals and making sure they're visible. We have a monthly check-in where we review our financials, track progress, and ensure we're on the same page. It's like a pit stop to fuel up and recalibrate if necessary. Monthly check-ins sound like the perfect way to stay aligned. What about celebrating those milestones you achieve together? Celebration is a must. Whether it's hitting a savings goal or paying off a debt, we take the time to celebrate each win, big or small. Sometimes it's a special dinner, or maybe a day out doing something we love. These moments reinforce the progress and keep the journey exciting. Absolutely, celebrating both big and small victories brings joy to the process. Do you find these celebrations help strengthen your connection? Absolutely. Celebrating our achievements reminds us that we're a team and solidifies our shared commitment. It adds a layer of fulfillment in knowing we're building our dreams together, one milestone at a time. How do you and Thomas commemorate your financial wins? We embrace celebrations wholeheartedly, too. A night out? Or a quiet celebration at home with our favorite meal? It keeps our spirits high and makes the effort feel worthwhile. Regular acknowledgement and joy create positive associations with our financial journey. Any more little rituals you cherish to further bond over goals? Every little success is a step towards our bigger dreams. We sometimes write down positive affirmations and reflections from our journey, serving as a reminder of how far we've come. Keeping it personal and heartfelt makes the journey familiar and grounded. We aim north but appreciate each sunrise along the way. Before we close up the show, let's recap on today's vibrant discussion. During this episode, we dove into developing financial harmony in our relationships through intentional planning and communication. We explored the art of creating both individual and joint financial vision maps, distinguishing between immediate needs and future aspirations. We delved into the process of establishing collaborative financial blueprints, ensuring both partners' voices are heard. Moreover, we discussed implementing accountability systems and the joy of celebrating milestones together with our partners. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed the show and found our insights helpful, please like, share, subscribe, and drop us a comment. We can't wait to catch you in episode 4, where we'll unpack even more facets of love and finances. Until then, keep those dreams vivid and your connections strong. Peace and love. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Jasmine and Jay Show. We really hope you enjoyed this episode. And don't forget to like, share, and drop a comment or question. We're all ears. See you next week for more vibes and good times. Keep shining bright.